So judo is sometimes, not all the time, sometimes judo is more about what they're giving me than what I want.
Yeah.
So in judo, we're like, oh, 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗧, I do this and I do that, and I do this and I do that, I do this and I do that. That's cool. That's great. But in randori, they don't give you any of that. So how do you make them give you what you want? Or sometimes people, they're fighting and the person's sitting so far back on their heels and my athlete's trying to throw them with 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗦𝗢𝗧 and 𝗦𝗢𝗦𝗢𝗧 and 𝗦𝗢𝗧. And I'm like, they're sitting on their heels. Just do an 𝗦𝗢𝗧. Oh, and they go to never notice. I'm like, it's because you're not looking at what your partner's doing. When you look at what your partner's doing or how they're reacting, it will then give you a game plan moving forward. Yeah. But if I only focus on me, if I only focus on what I want, I completely miss out on everything else that is given to me because of what they're giving me.
Yeah.
And so super important. I can't always use boxing analogies. If my partner has dropped their left hand and it's down at their waist and I'm trying to uppercut them, it's like, but he's giving you a right hook. Just knock his head off. It's clearly open. Yeah. And that only happens through watching what he's giving me opposed to what I want.
Yeah.
And so as judo players, we need to be able to react from what our partners give us, and we need to be able to lead them down a path, and we need to also be able to force them down the path. So it's so we can either bait them, react them, or force them in a direction. So
bait them, react them, or force them.
Yeah. So bait them is I might dangle my right foot waiting for you to do a 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗧. When you do a 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗧, I do a sabamagation and I counter you. Another one might be, I know he's going to do a 𝗦𝗧𝗧𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗦𝗢𝗧, and when he does, I'm going to be proactive and I'm going to do a strangle on him when he drops. And the other one is forcing someone. I'm just going to get a top grip. I'm going to bend you over. I'm going to grab your belt. I'm going to throw you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So if you can develop those three things in your 𝗦𝗢𝗦𝗢𝗦, then you're going to develop really good judo.